where after using this gun for quite some time, I actually have to say the weapon has grown on me a little bit. I fucking love this gun. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the review. Yo, what is going on, guys? Tyrogue here, aka the Light Skin Gamer, aka LSG, and welcome to the review of the VC8. Now, if you guys have been wondering why I haven't been uploading like that, it's because if you work in retail, you're gonna be working crazy hours around Christmas, but guess what? That shit is over, so we got to get cracking with these reviews, and let's go ahead and look at the stats on the VC8. We have some fidgy fucky stats right now. We have a 5 out of 5 out of the damage, 1 out of 5 out of the accuracy, range, and clip size. But we have a 4 out of 5 out of the rate of fire. And the description on this weapon is that it is deadly at close range. And I would have to say it is ideal only at that range. You cannot use this weapon. Honestly, I'm not going to say you can't use it as a primary, because I used it in this primary and these gameplays, and I actually did extremely well. But I did find myself actually switching to my primary just to get some extra kills, you know, just here and there if they're too far away from me. But the gun is obviously unique. It's a shotgun pistol for shit's sakes, but the gun is extremely weird at the exact same time. I found myself loving this weapon, and it grew on me. At first, I thought the weapon was going to be very limited, but come to find out it's not that limited. But when it comes to damage and range, yeah, it's pretty limited. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on with the review. We have the damage, which is a 1 to 2 hit kill up close, and this is where it gets fidgy fucky. A 2 to 4 hit kill from a distance. Now, it would have been 2 to 3 hit kill if they're at a certain distance, but if they have a heavier vest, like a ballistics vest or something like that, just so they can eat some shots, you're gonna have to reload and put an extra shell or two into them. So that's what's really fidgy fucky about the weapon, is the fact that when vests are actually put into play, you're actually gonna put more shots into them just to kill them. So yeah, that's one weird thing about the gun. And next up we have is the accuracy, which is poor from the hip. But if you aim down the sights with this bitch, you actually have more accuracy. Now, I found myself shooting from the hip, I would end up getting killed. Sometimes I'll get lucky if they're literally in my fucking face. But if I aim down the sights, I actually feel more accurate. And the gun barely moved when I was actually aiming down the sights. So I advise aiming down the sights. When you use this weapon, it will actually work more in your favor, aka Hunger Games, but you will actually end up loving this weapon. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on with the review. We have the range, which is extremely poor. Now, at first I thought it was gonna be okay, but it really wasn't. The range is extremely poor. It has basically pistol barrels. So this bitch, yeah, you're gonna get no range with this. Use this bitch at close range only, or for cleanup kills. So yeah, don't use this bitch as a primary. If you want a challenge, go ahead and do it. But yeah, I don't advise it. So next up we have is the rate of fire, which is actually fast for a fucking secondary shotgun pistol piece of shit. But it's actually fucking fast. You can you can shoot this bitch as fast as you want. There's no pauses between the weapon. You can shoot as fast as you want. I thought that was extremely good about the weapon. And the fact that your reloads are actually not fucking slow. They're not as slow as you think. Once you think about it, reloading 3 individual shells, that's extremely fast. So I thought that was really good about the weapon, and probably one of the best features about the weapon. So that's what brings me next. I said next. I'm already fucking up on my review. Damn, I'm really fucking up. This brings me to the next segment, which is the best feature. The best feature, I would honestly have to say, is the reload. The reload actually does seem a little bit fast, but it's very inferior to other weapons. But for what it is, that's actually pretty fucking fast. And it's a shotgun pistol that is extremely unique, and I love that about the weapon. And the final verdict, honestly, this weapon can be used as a primary because I did it, but I do not advise it because you're going to run into long range encounters. But this weapon is only meant for cleanup kills, and literally that's it. It's only meant for cleanup kills. But I have to say, I've actually loved this weapon. And thank you for tuning into review. Leader Eider, I think, requested this weapon. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's it. Tyrogue is out.